Welcome to the very first episode of Collecting Pearls with Miss Pearly Grandson. Today we're talking to Miss Sonia in the hills of cool Manchester. Now I cannot promise you that I'm always going to be doing a formal introduction, but I thought it prudent to do one today as this is our very first episode. I invite you to make your favorite cup of coffee or whatever beverage you like to drink. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this stroll down memory lane with Miss Sonia. Welcome to Collecting Pearls.
Well, Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia. So where is Miss Sonia from? Where in Jamaica were you born?
South Manchester, Newport.
You're from Newport.
Providence.
Nice. Newport have some very good real estate. You don't have no land around there, you want to sell me piece.
Holy Palan.
We need to talk
You know, old time people always have a lot of land.
That me know too. That's why I asked.
Yes.
That's why I asked. What was your year of birth?
Oh.
Although it is not polite for us to ask a woman her age.
I just don't love to discuss my...
Don't. If you don't like to discuss it, don't discuss it. They don't need to know that part. All they need to know is that you are a pearl and we are just getting the wisdom and the nuggets from you.
My father was a butcher.
Your father was a butcher.
Yes.
What was that like for you? What was that experience like? Growing up as a little girl in a yard where your father is a butcher.
That was good. For we never out of meat.
Uno never out of meat.
Yes.
In
and
those
he was
times.
a farmer as well.
That means that uno eat good.
Man, and if you see me, I was a fat little girl.
Oh my word. Because Dada kill goat,
And kill hog.
hog, chicken, and you name it, cow.
In that days we never have chicken like how we
Like
do
what
the
them have it
chicken.
here now.
Yes, we have the chicken and run on the ground.
Uno come and fowl.
Yes, come and fowl and then go up in the tree. Night time.
They roost.
Yes.
Aye! They roost at night.
Yes. So whenever time my father plant corn and all those things, we
Then
have
go
to get up.
scratchy.
No, we have to get up early
Yes.
in the morning, and when them fly down off the roost,
Yes.
we have to catch them and tie them that they don't go and dig out the corn.
How you tie them?
We tie them with string and then foot and tie them on tree.
Oh, now it's time for the chicken.
And whenever time.
Oh, now it's time the chicken pantry, man.
Yes, little tree. And then now, whenever time, they can't go up to a certain height, we can let them
Let them go back.
Yes, we not go catch them off the roost a morning.
Let me tell you how we used to do it different where I'm from in St. Elizabeth. We never tie them pan tree.
What you do?
We always have on something what they call sideline.
Oh.
I grew up in a culture of them sidelining fowl. Now my grandmother and grandfather they were both farmers as well. And them used to plant corn, them used to plant peanut, and the chickens were always a bother. What they always do is they always catch the fowl. So it was my responsibility to run on the fowl and catch them. And so you say, chee, and you run. And sometimes when they're tired, they quat.
Yes.
You say quat, and you have to
Yes.
take them up. Yes. And then my grandmother was the one who always did the sidelining. Now, how the sideline go on is that you take a piece of cotton cloth, like one old t-shirt or something like that, and you tear it in a little strip. You make a bump, and you make a little knot, and you put it round, and you pull it through the knot and pull it down on that their foot. And then they always tie the other foot probably about 3 inches away.
Oh, that's them can walk.
So they can still walk, but they can't do the scratching. So Dada was a butcher, but Dada was also a farmer. What are some of the other things in addition to corn? What are some of the other things that Dada used to farm?
Sweet potato.
Yes.
Yam.
Yes.
And banana.
Okay.
Cane. Carrots.
That means that the hungry thing. You don't need to buy that. They are coconut oil, salt,
Once in a blue moon,
flour.
each rice.
And once in a blue moon. Those are the only things you need to buy because
we did love dumpling.
But you did have everything else you need to put in a pot there.
Everything.
What a blessing.
With onion, 6 dumpling, 5 sweet potato, 4 slices of yellow yam, 3 dozen banana, molly bummy and the ripe pear, catch piece of shot beside it, don't fear. A glass of beverage, wash it down there, but I don't want a burger.
Tell me about your mother.
Well, my mother did do sewing, like dressmaking.
She was a dressmaker.
Yes.
Okay. Hand sew, machine sew.
Yes, the little hand machine where you spin them up a little hand machine, and then you spin it to the side. That you use
so that means that I don't know electricity.
Electric. No man. No
you don't have no
electric.
electricity yet.
No,
so a spin and feed and sew
yes,
sort out.
Yes.
Alright. So if daddy was a butcher and we don't have no electricity, how we store the meat?
Salt. They don't have a thing like a little barrel. But then so then can and put the salt. Salt with pimento leaf and scallion and pepper.
Scallion and pepper, pimento leaf and salt.
Yes.
And so you know, so then do this to pork. So you have corned pork.
Yeah.
You always eat the beef as well.
Yes, corned beef.
So you have corned beef.
Yes.
But what about goat?
No man, when my father give us goat, I'm going to give you the joke now. And you know, October month we always have heavy rain. And then one night all of us in the kitchen, man. One day we in the kitchen.
This is an outside kitchen?
Yes, man. What kind of inside kitchen?
Outside kitchen.
Outside kitchen, and then you have one little part beside you, then call it butchery.
You did have one butchery?
Yes.
You did rich, you know.
And the same still
I know
store
everybody have butchery, yes.
Store yam and something. And then now the rain have fallen and all of us in the kitchen and roast corn and something. And we just see with daddy take one bag. I don't know if you know the bag we then call crocus bag.
Yes, man.
And he push it and make like one woody. And he just put it
over head if you go out in the rain.
And he go out in the rain with the machete. And when we look, we see him come back with the crocus bag with yam, cocoa. And when we look, we see him lead one little rummy behind him.
Boy.
And he carry the rummy go inside the butchery. Cut off the rummy neck.
Right there.
Yes, sir. He was a butcher, and he just do so strip the ramen quick, strip off.
Because, and I want to pause here because people don't understand that in those times when you kill a goat, there's a certain way to do it.
Yes.
Because they always strip down the goat skin and take it off of the body completely.
Yes.
What them always use the goat skin for, do you know?
Yes, them sell it to one man we used to make leather.
Then use them make goat
leather and the cow skin, then use them make leather. We to hell one place named Plowden. Then carry sell it to one man we make leather. Then say take it make shoes or something.
Imagine that.
Sell them and sell it and make shoes.
And you know what is interesting? We are coming out of an era in Jamaica where people used to turn them hand make fashion. That's what we always say.
Alright.
So your mother was a seamstress.
Yes.
She always literally designed and sew the things then sell.
Yes.
And then your father now was a butcher. But when him have cow skin or goat skin, him sell it to somebody who is going to be using that to make shoes and them something. I wonder if you know save them there's something they still are going to couldn't pay for it today.
And of course.
We could not afford it.
Remember, so we can't buy a leather shoes now.
We can't buy one leather shoes. Worse that there would have been something we call custom made.
Yes.
Eh? And they didn't tell us at the time that we were rich. They never make we know so we're rich, you know. They make we think I say we're poor. But the rich people behave like that.
Telling you about the goat now. After I strip it off in
Boat tree.
The boat tree. Chop up the goat, chop it up, just chop up the meat. And through our family, the big, you know, we have a big pot.
How much are we?
It was how much sister of us. We did have 6 sisters and 4 brothers.
Sure.
Away from the outside. We never lived with the.
Jesus. That I didn't go up so God will look or something and come.
And then we go and chop up the goat meat and that one goat going to the pot, you know.
Mercy.
Soup, goat soup with the yam there in the rain. You can imagine how that tastes.
You can imagine you cut up one whole of goat, just throw in a pot right there. So.
Yes, right there. So nice, man. When you're eating, drinking the soup, you feel it warm going down.
And then the time the goat didn't have liver, because when you use one ram goat,
you still man.
What were some other memories you have growing up?
It's like you have to get up out of your bed early. You better get up out of your bed early. And after we get up out of our bed, we go tie out goats. 1 herd of goat, 1 herd of sheep. And then we come back now with bigger brother now, we milk the cow.
So that means a girl no different from boy?
No man, we ain't tam boy man.
The whole of we are do the, okay.
Yes. And then now my bigger brother now, then we milk the cow. What to stay home and we always bring out the milk to milk chuck we buy the milk.
Who not carry out the milk in her?
Them did have a container, one pan container. And they have cover, they make you with the cover. So my
a saucepan they always call it?
Yes, something like saucepan.
Let me hear about saucepan.
Yes. And then now, what really happened after, him have to measure the milk, like 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quart. So when we carry it out now, the person who buying the milk measure it to find out if it's 3 quart or 4 quart.
When they have one what I know Vidal can. What the quart pan they always use.
What? Yes.
That a one something look like a 1 cup, but they make out a like tin with one handle pan.
Yes, one handle pan where you measure it.
Me know it. Me don't want you to just describe the kitchen to it. Tell me how the kitchen is set up, because people don't know about outside kitchen right now.
Alright. Outside kitchen now, them build up a thing like fireside. Them build up with stone. And those days I never used to use cement and marl. They used to use one something they call white lime.
White lime.
Yes, and they mix it with the dirt. I hit them use and flash like the stone.
Flashing from the stone.
Yes, and build up the fireside. And when the fireside reach to it, where you can stand up and hang yourself with the pot and also. Then build it to that height. So you call that the fireside and a pure wood. Wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
So that means you didn't have responsibility for go look wood.
Yes,
too.
my brother them look wood. Them have a place to the side.
To the wood store.
When they put wood.
Lovely.
Pimenta
so when
wood
they go
and them,
log wood and them there's something.
Pimenta wood we always, my mother always say, make sure you look the pimenta wood if I carry heat.
Sure. And then me can only imagine the seasoning they will come from that they smoke too, because when you cook with them, the food tastes
nice.
Different.
Yes.
So when them boy go look good now, they have to carry them machete and
an axe.
Axe.
It's like one thumb. They so now them use the axe and split it up.
Mercy.
Yeah.
And then they make a cutter.
Yes, and put it
on their head and help up, and then use one piece of whisk.
And
tie the wood in a one bungle.
Yes.
And help you put my hand. Come back to kitchen with me, I say I know. So we have a fireside. Did your fireside have the 2 block would they piece of steel them go cross?
Cross.
Or a tree rock on did have?
No tree rock. And the one with the old machine.
Mm-hmm.
Like them make one little stand now and then put the machine.
The two old machine cross is so.
Right.
And that the pot go pan.
Yes, and the fire and the bottom.
Tio. Fono kitchen did have this something where they put over fire.
Where you put the meat.
What no call it?
I remember what we used to call it. A crank.
A crank no call
I
it.
think a crank.
Listen, me tell you,
Yes.
each part of Jamaica have them own a name for the same city. Where I grew up, that was hook. A hook, we didn't know it as. So now I always put the meat over it.
Yes, and the smoke.
For smoke.
Yes.
Did your father used to plant tobacco?
Well, he used to plant tobacco, but not for sale.
Not for
He
sale.
always have like 6 root of tobacco for him smoke to him.
For him on a personal
Yes,
use.
yes.
I went smoking.
Pipe.
Oh,
The pipe.
then it that I have his own personal
Yes,
pipe.
pipe, man. He make him pipe to make him pipe out of the bamboo.
A bamboo.
But the young part of the bamboo where you know small,
Mm-hmm.
and then now we put one little tube between it.
What was going to school like for you back then? It was 11 of you.
Whoa. Going to school. You know how far we have to walk from about from here to Mandeville.
That's around good 3-4
It's a walking.
miles.
And remember, see them the time they a rough road, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The hottest thing me ever feel in my life is when me a pop toe.
Mercy. No, me want you to tell me what pop toe because a lot of people don't know them there's something, you know.
Oh my.
No, enough people don't know them they pain, you know. Tell me what pop toe is and how pop toe happen.
Me I feel the pain you know. Pop toe. Pop toe is a thing be behind under the bottom of your toe.
And how that happen?
I don't know if it's because of the rough road or what. But you see when it pop.
But then the time they never really hand up a shoes neither. Like when they run up
But
and
then
down.
the shoes no barefoot we go to school. We have chat about shoes. And then now the hottest thing now when you go tie out the sheep them a morning time and the goat them a morning time and the bush, the straw go behind.
And draw through it. Merciful Savior.
Is the hottest thing. Me know right now pop to when early morning and you go tie out sheep and the grass. You have
Catching a hit.
some long grass and go between
Christ.
Hot, no.
You never get booked to.
Wow. No. Sometimes when you book the toe and you get better and you go book again. Then say, my mother always say I'm blind, the toe blind.
Because you book over the same toe, you know.
Same
Then
toe,
the time
man.
they are saying mini.
Mini man, that is true. That is
Jesus
true.
have mercy. Water. How did you get water in Newport at the time?
No, water, running water.
No man, like you did have like a reservoir or
We have tank.
you don't have one tank on the yard.
Yes, one big tank we have. I mean that they always have everything.
Miss Sonia, I never know did reach you know?
People when them not have water, most of the people never have tank. But my father did have a big tank.
So district people always come on the yard for water
when
come
they
big.
don't have no water, they come away yard.
With
When
bucket pan and
yes,
something.
then jump and then little. I just then little jump them always have to catch water. So my father did have a big tank, and then he big one had a little small one beside the big tank. That's when he drive up the cow them evening time.
Then can just
Then
drink from
drink
that
out
they
of
want.
this small tank. But in our district now we did have a big reservoir. That's people can go they go get water.
Is it still there? Do you know?
Yes,
It's still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's still there.
Okay. I wanted to ask, so how much room the house have?
Well, our house did have 1, 2, 3, 4 room and the hall. You know, then in them days they not a living room.
There's a hall.
In a hall and the veranda.
Alright. So we could talk about what going in a house, because enough people also don't know
how the house them used to set up. Your house had a board floor or a
board for part of it.
So you did have cellar?
Make I see, mama room and the hall and the other room in board and the two side room and the veranda did concrete where you know them put the
Is
red.
the house still there?
You know say in Gilbert it did a part of it did
Destroyed. Oh no. But
Yes,
a
man.
big house that man.
it
4
have
bedroom
cellar.
and hall, man.
It did have
Ah, Sonia, you grow good. You grow good.
yeah man we did have cellar.
And you did have cellar.
Yeah,
That means you
man.
don't always play game under cellar.
We never used to play game under no cellar.
Other than there things
But-
pack up underneath there.
But what really happen now, sometime now when we were grow up now and they have one something you call picnic. You ever hear about picnic where you know they call like everybody go have fun.
Sit down. Okay. I think
music,
picnic
and
now look a
that.
bit different, but tell me about the picnic in a few time.
The picnic now like you go around and you is crowd. Like one little fun like when you have fun.
Fun day.
Yes. And you have the man them with the banjo guitar and then something there where them play. So them always have the like say about 8 to 9 o'clock, but we know by our parents always say, come home 6. You will have a whole day. But the bigger per people them can stay till
Until 8, 9 o'clock.
9, yeah.
And by 6 o'clock you have to come.
We have to come home. So when we our sister now always thief. After we come home now we always hide and go back. And one time now he realized so we hide and go back. When we come the night the door shut we have to go to cellar.
Them the time the parents always serious. You
Yes,
know. They
man.
not play no
man. They not
games.
play
You
no
know.
game, man.
Come back here now. So part of the house are concrete floor and part of the house are
A
board
board.
floor. And then now tell me how to always clean the floor.
We have the coconut brush
Mm-hmm.
and they have one something you call wax.
Aye.
You ever hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
The bees wax.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we always draw Spanish needle. And after we wipe the floor, we have to use the Spanish needle and rub the floor. And then now we use the wax on the brush. Put the brush out in the sun.
And put the beeswax pan
And
the
you
brush.
rub the beeswax now on the brush and
Come back and use it and rub.
shine the floor, man.
Mercy. And that was that before red work come in? Or
Yes,
did
man.
did-
That's a before red work.
So before red work come, by the way, red oak. Before red work did come in, I always use Spanish needle.
Yes.
Rub Spanish
Yes.
needle first.
Yes. Pan the floor, rub it on the floor, wipe the floor, and then
And then
use
wax the
your-
brush.
Yes, and then you wax the brush and
Shine the floor.
Shine the floor. Yes.
Mercy. That means that when time then come in with like a genie floor polish and then there's something
Oh,
there.
Jesus said that not just
I just I just really did that. What were the pieces of furniture when you did have in a house?
All right, so the first pieces of furniture of wood. They make the bed out of wood. They make the bed out of wood.
Yes, not board, wood.
Wood, man.
Good,
Wood
sir.
when you look a bush.
Good sir.
But then take the frame you up and then now the mattress now them always use some long grass with soft and nice like them all my mother always stitch round. He always make patch up sheet and all that something. So him always stitch round. Me always buy the flower bag. And then
Flower bag we don't always use too.
Yes,
You
we
call
make the
calico
mattress. Yes, we make the mattress and stuff it.
with the grass.
Yes, with the grass. And when you lie down on it, nothing soft and nice.
The whole long is half and nice for. How long? How long?
I know how long. But you do it, remember say,
Afternoon I always pad for the mattress.
no, I know afternoon man, if holiday time, say holiday time, you have fix up your house. and
Right.
something. Right. So I mostly like holiday time.
Nice. So the bed make out of wood, the mattress make out of one sitting pad with grass.
Yes.
What other piece of furniture you got in the house then?
We got table.
Mm-hmm.
But always got table, and then now in turn on the glass them on the
crockery.
the table in the hall.
Yes, ma.
Hall.
Yes, ma.
And then now you may have one little table in the middle where they call one little round table where they call center table where you put, say all time people they have them flowers bed, and she cut her flowers and put it
in a glass
and put
with
it
water.
on the liquor. Then you put it on the liquor.
Like a fancy house,
And then now you have one little table at the side now, where they have one something named jar, where they keep water in and we keep it cool.
Ooh.
So whenever time we have one church up on the hill, one Moravian church up on the hill. So whenever time the pastor want water down the yard.
Sure. Because the yard have the good cool rainwater.
Then you want to sit my mother now with the little waiter and you
yes.
come up
yes.
Got the pastor.
Fancy. Mercy. We don't never have no cabinet.
Well, that is after a period of time now.
You now get modern now.
Yes.
Yes.
We did have the big sister was in Kingston.
Sure.
And then now she leave to go. The time England did open up now, take people at England.
That's why they colonizing in reverse, yeah.
Right.
No. Mm-hmm.
Jamaica live for back spread out of English people mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then now she now get a stay to go at England. So she did live at town now and she did have a cabinet. And she did have one, the bed them where you call panel bed.
Panel bed, yeah,
Yes.
no. Fancy
Yeah,
thing.
man, and chair and sitting. So when she are going out, she did,
All of them, the corrosion.
she did
Come
care-
down. Mama and Dada house get fancy and now run a Newport with Kingston furniture.
When you look on cabinet now, you don't think say, boy, me I tell you, people always come look on mama cabinet.
Lord God.
Cabinet man and panel bed and all that something. there.
Hold on. Did fear panel bed? It did have the bed head where have the flowers.
Pan the right in the middle.
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And,
Fancy.
And she did get one too where make out of steel like this. But the pattern I did
Fancy, me know it. Me know it.
Pretty, you see, man, and
That a bed head make out bed head make out a metal with
man.
curves and
Say when
I
you want to
know
look
what
on
you.
the pattern of the bed, man.
So by this time you know, by the time sister go to England, that means you're not supposed to move up you know from the flower back bed with the grass and come up you know to a kaya mattress.
Kaya, yes, Kaya mattress.
Kaya mattress,
right,
I see.
the bed where I give my mother with the panel and the same metal here, it was Kaya mattress.
Well, what mama always use and spread them the bed because by this you're not supposed to start getting nice spread them you know too.
But remember say, my mother always have one something named chum. I don't know, I think I'm insect. I'm grandfather must say give him the chum. I
Trunk.
don't remember. But chum.
Chunk of one big heavy box that make out of like a mahogany
You can.
wood.
My mother now, he always make pattern, use thread and make pattern.
Oh,
Pan
like
calico.
a embroidery you know.
Embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
And he always buy the calico material and do the embroidery. He always put the paper on it, print it out, and then now he use the different
Needle
thread
them and thread them.
Yes, and make the pattern on the calico, make pillowcase and sheet.
Sure.
So them him always have lot of them now where him always press and have them in the chunk. Put them down for like Christmas
So
time.
when holiday time come round, you know.
Yes, and
dress
Sunday
up.
day too. Sunday day a different day
Yes.
for our appearance, house of it dress up and house of it dwells. spick and span.
When you not always go to school, you used to wear uniform in the time khaki and something?
Yes, but at the short one, my brother them used to
A
wear.
khaki shorts,
And
then
we
always
used to
wear.
wear blue bottom with white top,
A who?
white slow.
The pressing, you know, as we come back to the iron story, how mama always press the children close to go to school.
He always press them on one table. He have the coal pot.
Mm-hmm.
When he never used to use coal wood. So he make up the coal pot and put the iron them in a the wood fire, and then now you see like all the banana leaf them and sitting now. Then he take out the iron and
Rub off the black off of it.
and then now use piece of cloth and rub off the iron.
Yes.
And that he use
And that she ever use.
and then press everything, make one pressing. He wash one day, like press one day. Everybody
Right.
clothes press. You go to church and you go to school.
That means that in the time for mama wash a whole day since because we have
Yes,
wash
one day something,
whole
man.
day something.
And them used to, you know what them used to do?
Tell me.
They used to have one something like them called soda, where they have one kerosene pan. Like all my father clothes now when
Dirty in a farm and so.
farm and he kill the cow and the apron, the white apron and thing. He always make up fire, put all those clothes in the kerosene pan with the washing
And
soda
boil it
and boil.
with soda.
Yes, he make them white
Wicked.
and pretty.
Wicked.
But yeah, tracks it.
But also, one of the things that our generation don't practice anymore is second. Mama them always wash clothes and then second
Yes,
the clothes
man.
and then rinse it.
Yeah,
So you
rinse
have to, because the first water dirty,
Dirty, so you have to second it.
you have to second
Yes,
the
and
clothes.
then now you rinse.
And then you rinse.
Yes,
and you hang out. And then you know have no whole heap of line space neither. I don't know how much line you did have on a new port there. But
Yeah, that's
one
it.
line we did have for me yard.
One
So-
line. No, so we did have more than one.
And more than one, well enough I want still.
Mhm.
So now have more than one line. But me always remember say we always put like the nice clothes them also. Goating out in clothes and
Yes,
church clothes
yes.
and so. Pan line. And then now
The rest
yard
go
clothes
pan-
go pan barbed wire.
And tree.
Tree. Throw pan grass, the pan tree, all about. What a time. I don't remember, you know. We don't remember. Enough of these things we are talking about now. You know, the rest of us don't know about it. But that is the Jamaica that was.